What is your experience with housing here in Escondido?
It's confusing.
Yeah.
I think it's solely based on certain individuals before any other.
What do you mean by that?
I think majority of the people that are probably ahead of other people are pretty much in.
Yeah. Yeah. What's your living situation?
My living situation is the dirt. I live in the dirt.
Okay.
Behind the bush, over there, or over there.
What's that like? What are the challenges?
Well, being that I'm homeless, I done already lost my relationship. I done already lost my wife. I lost a lot because of, COVID, so, and I ain't mad at nobody, just that I don't understand why they refuse to look over us. But the ones that were sitting next to me, they're already gone. So I want to assume that there's something kind of fishy there. One day it's you need to qualify for CADC or whatever the case may, however they put that, because of your illness. Well, okay, what about my illness? Well, you have cancer, you're out in the street. Do you do treatment? No. I mean, I go to Interfaith, they're like, nah.
They don't do anything for you?
Nah, just sit down and wait right here. Man, we're going on, getting ready to close, so what am I sitting here for?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we'll see you tomorrow.
So they make you wait, but then it closes, and there's nothing that they do for you.
I've done everything they asked over there to even receive a box of foods. I've only received that box one time. The GR, that was all foul. I got to pay it back, though. That's a lot of money to pay back, and I never got it, but a portion of it. 90-day program on that. I never seen that 90-day program.
Yeah.
But they don't have no answers for me. That's the way I feel. I'm already emotionally a little, jacked up, but I'm sound of mind, so I got to figure out what am I going to do? Do I go to the left or do I go to the right?
Yeah.
And the way they make you feel about certain things, as if you're going to owe them for the rest of your life.
Right.
And I don't think that's fair to me personally. I'm qualified to do it. I got CDLs. How come they can't help me put my CDLs to work?
Yeah. So, what do you think needs to change here in Escondido?
I think that whole office needs to change as far as who's regulating for homeless people, or who's doing whatever in that office. I think over at Grape Day Park, the people in there that are asking for funding, they got the funding, but what are you doing with it?
What do you think they should be doing?
Why would you do a 28-day voucher, and at the end of that, you just kick us right back to the dirt? I mean, I would want to believe that with that 28-day voucher, there's got to be something at the end of that road. Because if you don't do it, then you don't want to. I mean, you don't want the help. You're enjoying. I don't enjoy being out here.
Yeah.
But I'll do whatever they want.
Right.
I meet criteria. They told me in Vista that they had a new program for medical. I'm fighting cancer. So they want to tell me I qualify for the program. So then they do their questionnaire on me, asking me the most strangest questions I've ever been asked. I qualified behind that, but where's it all at now? Here we're talking like 6, 7, 8, 9 months later.
And you haven't seen anything from them?
I'm still sitting here in the dirt. Every other month I lose everything. I lose my clothes, I lose everything. Everything is gone. City wants to come and pick it up.
They come and take it.
And that's all I got, but you know what? I'm not gonna cry over it.
Yeah.
For what? That's what they get off doing, they enjoy it, well, take it.
Yeah.
You don't have to have a reason, just come and take it.
So when they take it, what do? You have to get all new stuff.
I just got to look around and ask myself, okay, what am I going to do now?
Yeah.
So, me personally, I look in the trash can. I find treasures. Another man's trash is another man's treasure, correct? And I do pretty good selling that little odds and ends. I mean, that's all I got forward to look for.
You said you don't get treatment. Have you sought out health care from, you don't go to the hospital or anything like that? Why have you chosen for that?
I don't want to go there and have them, kill me or lay me down? No. Yeah. I don't trust those people, man. And I'm not a racist. I'm Native American, Filipino, but I think the racist is like blatantly in our face.
Yeah.
The homeless.
Yeah.
These people are racist, man. It's not color. It's about your status.
How do you see that? What's
for example, go in, you got to go in the ER, you do whatever, and they say, you got an address? You go, no, I'm homeless. They go, okay. A few more questions, they go, okay, well, can you sit on this side over here so we can deal with you? We'll sit you right over here on the side. call your name, they walk you to the back doors, take you in a room. But as you walk by the rooms, they sit you in a hall. Well, what happened to the room? Well, there's no more rooms. I just passed like 3 of them back there. There's no more rooms. What do you mean? It's because I'm homeless. It's pretty bad, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, for me to sit there and let these people look at me some type of way,
yeah.
and I've done nothing to them, but I've held my mug. If I did something wrong, I paid the time or price for it.
Yeah.
It shouldn't affect you at that point. But you blatantly tell me, how come I can't get in that room? Oh, they're for these people, or these people. Man, come on, man. Whatever, dude.
Yeah.
Now you think I'm going to go here and trust you to stick needles and shit in my arm?
Yeah.
I'm not going to get on my knees.
You feel that in other places, not healthcare settings, but do you feel that in other places?
I'll be honest with you. I drive a truck before I come back home. I'm in the East Coast. I take my hat off to the East Coast. For as cold as it may be, for as much as they go through, they don't turn away the people in need. They don't break families up. California breaks families. They separate them. That's part of the payday.
Yeah.
Instead of helping them, homeless, whatever, they like to rather scatter them out. What do you think's here in Escondido? A bunch of trash, child molesters, rapists. You got all that, and you see that literally at night. I've had gun in my face with me and my wife laying down. Dudes put the gun in our face trying to rob us for our trash or whatever we may have. And I'm like, look, dude, just take the shit. Don't put the gun in our face. Get the gun out of it. You know what I'm saying? That is pretty scary, man.
Yeah.
Or you're laying down and you hear this female screaming bloody murder.
Yeah.
But you just can't pinpoint where she's at, but you're thinking like, what the fuck, man?
So, pretty much the answer to homelessness that Escondido has chosen is to give more funding to police. What kind of effect has that had on life on the streets here?
I think the police here, they pick and choose how they handle each and every one. But make no mistake, if it's bad or worse, they'll cover that up like nobody's business and sweep that right under the carpet.
When they make a mistake. Yeah.
Or when they come and just get at you any kind of way, they'll talk to you, and it's by far ghetto, dude. I mean, what cop comes up to you and says, "Man, what the fuck you guys doing?" And yeah, you're looking at them like, what the fuck you talking to, dude? Like, man, get the fuck out of here, dude. Stand up, put your hands on your head, get on your knees. I'm not getting on shit, dude. You see my hands? You can see them. I'm not getting down. But that's what it is, man. I don't think like really nobody really cares. But you know what though? At the same time, I gotta admit too though. Some of the homeless are dirty, man. You leave your fucking trash everywhere. Come on, man, pick that shit up.
Yeah.
So I gotta take that side too. You know, like, well, look what's going on, you guys. You're a big fucking mess, dude. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, someone told me that there aren't many trash cans around anymore.
There's not trash cans nowhere. Or when you even ask these people, hey, can I get a bag or something? They're like, no, and they scour off.
Right.
You know, but I sometimes wish too, you know, like, okay, I believe in karma. I want to see the shoe on the other foot, lady. Let's see it. We got an elderly lady right here. Why is she in the street? Why is she sleeping out here like this? Is that how we treat our seniors or what?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a gentleman before anything else, so for me, it'd be more like, why don't we get our seniors and our elders off the street first?
Yeah.
And then we can come around to guys like me.
Yeah.
I'm up there in age, but I'm just not as fragile. You know, so me personally, I may be homeless, but I make rounds to a majority of these camps to make sure that I can make sure, call them, they respond, that they're okay, man.
So you asked, like, why are our seniors on the street? Why do you think we allow that to happen?
Because I don't think they meet a certain criteria. So they're just kind of pushed to the side, or should we say in a nice way, moved over.
Yeah. But why do they need to meet criteria to get housed?
That's just the way Escondido is.
Yeah.
Look, I'm born and raised here. My whole life, I was born in that hospital.
Yeah.
I know these streets before they were streets, they were dirt. Rube Nelson's one of the most famous markets used to be here. And Escondido, North County has always been about the color. Escondido at one point never had black people here. Mexicans, little Mexicans that would come and work for the seasonal, and Indians and whites. That's how I grew up. So Escondido is by far a racial area, very racial. And majority of the people here, they're not gonna make it. I've already lost family members that died in the street because interfaith or the welfare office decided not to help them. They just died, dude. They just didn't wake up.
They just didn't get any help. Yeah.
Fentanyl is just wiping everybody out. But I think, you know what? The government brought that here, so that's part of their consensus. That's how they're going to... These Obama phones, that's just to count us. How come none of the homeless got sick? How come their stats weren't up here when that came around? Because we fight it. Our system fights every day, everything. We're in places you would be like, oh, I'm not going in there. They got the underground world. That's real shit. You go up through them tunnels, that's real shit down there. There ain't no rules and there ain't no victims. Simple. Big dog takes little dog. That's how it is out here. Big dogs take little dogs. The strong will take the weak. You got those type of people here too. I mean, to really, I guess, grasp the conception of what's going on, you'd have to come out here and be out here for about 48 hours or better, just to actually seriously understand. Because this, all what's going on right now from here all the way to past 7-Eleven and all that, at nighttime it's a whole different world, man. And you got a lot of sex offenders here, violent ones, children ones, and them fools they're no joke, dude. You got the jungle. You go in that jungle, man, you're disoriented. You're lost. You're like, oh shit, and as you just start moving around, you feel like you're getting lost deeper and deeper into that shit. And it's real, man. My boy right there had one of them chomos right there chase him down and they trapped him. They were beating him in the head with a hammer.
Wow.
Right here. Right there. He just got out. Homeboy was trying to shut him down because this dude was telling him, man, you're not going to do that here. Compared to him and that dude was trying to kill him. He was beating him in the head with a hammer. If it wasn't for me and another guy running up in that camp, he'd had his melon scattered all over the place.
Were they trying to get something from him or steal anything?
He was just letting everybody know that the dude was a child molester. He had seen what dude had did to somebody else. So dude wanted his revenge on that. You have to shut him down. And here he is getting beat down in the head. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, who does that shit?
And does the police help with any of that?
The police help who they want to help.
Yeah.
I finally get a little space to live over here, right? So, I don't know, just some strange shit. This dude's in our backyard, and I'm telling the dude, look, dude, you have to get off the property, dude. It's private property. Why are you here? But what was the key word I was looking for? Oh, don't worry, he's going to jail.
Yeah.
No, we'll get him out of here.
Yeah.
Because the cops know where they're putting these guys. The cops know where these guys are. The cops don't care. This is real, dude. Like, we could do documentary all day, dude, but tomorrow's another day, the same shit.
Yeah.
There's days some of us don't go eat. But as long as you know you got your little clan or your little people, you all try to help each other, but there's days, you know, some of us don't eat. I don't worry about it too much. I'm already on borrowed time, so I'm cool with it.
So
I do 28 years and I come out to this. I'm going on my second year out here. 28 years, I mean, what have they done for me? After 28 years, I might need a little, you know, restarting entry or something. I'm freaking homeless, dude. I mean, I don't have a parole number no more. I don't have nothing, so, oh, you're not our problem no more. Okay, so it's all right if I just go murk a few people in the store because I'm hungry, I'm confused, I got issues going on, my daughter died, so I'm just stuck. Oh, it'll be all whatever after the news reports, oh yeah, the guy went in there, robbed the store, you know, and gives the guy's history. Oh, poor dude. Well, anyways, you see what I'm saying? We don't matter. That's what I think. We don't matter. When they fuck with us, it's just, they get paid to do that. It's part of the job.
how do you think life would be different for the people out here if each one was given a place to live?
What?
I think it would be a start. I don't know how it would turn out, but I think it'd be a start. It'd give them some type of light, some type of hope.
Yeah.
That's what I think. It'd give them something a little more to strive for.
Why do you think people on the streets do drugs? I mean,
Probably just to deal with the pain.
Yeah.
You need something. It beats alcohol, I guess. Look, alcohol's a drug, but it's legal. That's way legal. So me, I smoke pot for the simple fact is I'm sensitive to medications. So I just smoked the marijuana. But when I used to do methamphetamine, it was all about soothing the pain that nobody could see or hear. It was just my own shit. And it would just allow me just to pull back without doing something that I'll regret later. You know? But fentanyl is something that's really, I mean, these guys gotta be seriously figuring out how to put that under control. Because a lot of innocent people are dying, man.
You guys have access to Narcan? No?
Only when they want us to.
Yeah.
Majority of the time, they don't want us to.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's nowhere else, the homeless, they're dying out fast. And it's as if they're just giving it to them, you know, like it's candy or some shit. It's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, since that shit's been out, there's been a lot of homeless dying.
Yeah.
A lot. Look at the numbers.
Yeah.
That shit spread faster than AIDS or anything else. Or should I say rock cocaine? Rock cocaine was one of the biggest epidemics that came out for drug-wise. Not like fentanyl.
Yeah.
You ask these young kids, man, have you ever done heroin? What's that? I don't know what that is. Really? You've never done heroin? What are you talking about? We're good. We're good, dude. I just want you to know. That's innocent kids, man. You got kids that are out here and they got family, they got buku. Why are you here? Because every new face I see, I ask them, who are you? Where are you from? Why are you here? Oh man, I'm homeless. I was homeless over there and they just told me to come to Escondido. You got a lot of parachuters here, a lot. I mean, that's pretty appalling, man. If this was my county and I had the keys to it, this homeless shit would have to be fixed.
Yes.
Some way, somehow, they got the money to do it. They do.
Yeah.
The numbers speak loud. The money that was already sent speaks loud. But who in the hell gives out 28 days and there's nothing at the end of that road for them? It's a waste of money.
Yeah.
You're wasting
It's
money.
just a Band-Aid. Yeah, it doesn't.
It's not even a Band-Aid. My thing is, how come Interfaith is owning all these properties now? Who the fuck are they? I mean, what are you guys into? What are you guys doing? Are you guys a mafia or what? Are you guys some type of people coming here trying to stake claim? It's freaking weird. Then they want to take pictures of us when they hand in food out to us. They never used to do that.
They don't ask you? No?
Do you see any of them out here this morning? No, they don't come out here. But when they're being, when they see that the limelight gets put on them a little bit, then they come out and about, want to pass you a tray. And you tell them, dude, what are you taking my picture? Oh, well, you know, I do it, you know, because I need to have, you know, that I was out here. You guys, that's wicked, man. Taking pictures as you give the food to the person. He hands it to you, tells you, come here, man, take a picture with you. Man, fuck you, dude. I ain't taking no picture with you, my food.
Yeah.
That is by far, that's like spitting on me.
Yeah.
That's pretty humiliating. That's what this dude's telling me. Come here, man, take this picture. Dude, get the fuck, you know what, dude? Open the train, just throw it at him. Here, dude, you eat it, bitch.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, they got a good way. The cops will come here on the blowhorn. All you worthless homeless, get out of here. I mean, like, what do you do, man? What do you do? Nothing. Not shit.
Yeah. There are different solutions, not solutions, but things that people have suggested to us, like storage lockers, or like more access to showers or bathrooms that are public, or safe parking lots. Are any of those? I know they're not actual solutions to what's happening, but what are your thoughts on like things that the city can implement to make life a little bit easier out here?
I think it's a great idea if that's possible. But at the same time, I think they be doing that shit for all the wrong reasons. You understand what I'm saying? Because like I say, for every action, there's a reaction. And then people already shown where they stand with this. To me, there's no way to really sincerely fix it because they've spoke from the heart where they stand with it. And they're just like, well, I don't give a shit. They can rot out there. That's no concern of mine. Just pick the shit up and trash it when it's all done and said.
So what they say is different because they pretend they do care.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Say what you mean and mean what you say. That's my thing. And don't build me up to break me down. Because I'll go follow in your footsteps and do it as you're asking. But then when I get there, then I'm like, okay, what part of this did I miss? But you're already committed. I didn't ask for this. What are you doing, dude? No, I don't want this. They're quick to tell you, well, you know, we're going to put you in a drug program. I'm not a fucking drug addict, dude. I can work. I just need an address. You can't work without an address. If you're homeless here in Escondido, you're screwed. You're screwed. I hope that you have some type of backup plan. Because you're not going to get it here. If nothing else, what you're going to get here is you're going to become a drug addict. or you're going to become so angry that everybody around you, you're just going to treat like shit. Because these people over here didn't hear you, your needs or whatever. Just like they didn't hear the rest of us. But what are we supposed to do? What, all come right here in the parking lot one day and just all compile right there? Now we got a new address? Because you can't move everybody now. To me, I'm not that kind of guy to, you know, start marching and all that. It's a waste of time.
Yeah.
I just know that whoever they got in that spot that's dealing with this out here, they don't know what the hell they're doing. Not one, because somebody had already stole my identity. I know I have a bank account in Bank of America that I know nothing about, and I can't seem to get into it because I don't know the right passwords. But I never put them there. I mean, my own shit. My own shit. If I can go right now to the bank and show them, look, I am Larry Sparks. This is my shit. What are my chances of them turning it over? Slim to none, probably.
Yeah.
So
They'll just like not trust you or think you're...
they already not trust me because somebody done already stole my shit. I mean, the homeless out here, man, they're I don't know, man, they're trying to hold on, dude. They're trying to hold on, but they're just in their own routine now. It's every day.
What dress you want to buy, Lupe?
Every day is a work day, all the way until you go to bed. Because as long as you're up, there's some things you probably want to get done, so that way when it gets later, you don't have to go back and do it in the dark.
Yeah, well, I hear you.
But I wish that they would just take care of the elder people.
Yeah.
That's the way I feel, because like, legitimately, man, I mean, don't you have a question like, man, why are you out here?
Yeah.
Why do you live in the streets? If my aunt was here, talk to her. Listen to her freaking story. I didn't know that, and that's my aunt. I didn't fucking know that. But everybody's got a story here. I spent my time just kind of talking to everybody when I first got here. Because I'm from here, so you think I'm going to let any of these oddballs tell me what I can and can't do on this dirt? I'm going to do whatever I want. I'm from here. You're a parachuter. Why don't you take your ass home? You know? And there's certain rules and stuff that we abide by towards others. But then you got others who just want to be those American meat cats, and you know, they kill everything, but they don't ever let nothing die. I don't know. It's all just propaganda. But I think what they try to do is keep us at each other's throat. Because there's a big difference between here and that Motel 6 area. There's a big difference. There's a big difference of life and homelessness. On one side you got here, they'll give up their mama, their daddy, and everybody for that shit. And then over here, you just got, what do they call that? You're socializing ass addicts. Just want to sit down, play cards, talk shit, you know, just chill out. Over there, I don't know if you want to call that zombie land or whatever you want to call it, but it's a big difference. It really is. I mean, it would throw you for a loop, but you literally got to be like, you got to become a part of it. You guys want a story? Send somebody to just take a part of it. Get a good look at it for what it really is, you know? I mean, it's fucked up, man, but what do you do, right? You got your kids. You can't take your kids nowhere near that because then you got child endangerment. Well, that's all she's got.
Yeah.
Why can't she sit there and have time with her kids? Where's she supposed to go? You go to the park, they got something to say. Oh, you can't have this, oh, you can't do that, or you can't write that, or you can't do... Like, well, fuck, should I just walk in here naked? You know, it's rough, man. You know, she might not even have no money, you know, but she's spending time with her children. If you take them down to where she lays down and she's comfortable, child endangerment, boom, you're going to jail, you're losing your kids, period. That's just how that goes. Nobody's going to look in to see what the status is and how they can help her. You know, orchestrate something that will work for her, put her in it, but get something that'll work for her. But nonetheless, you know, just keep your hand extended, because I'm that type of guy. I get a shot at it, I'm running with that shit. I'm running with it. I'm going to get me a smoking ass job just to get out of there. I'm tired of being out here, man.
You think you can eventually get a place?
That's the plan.
Yeah.
I can hold it down.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about that. You know, I've never really literally lived on my own like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I just got done with 28 years. I'm state raised.
That's fair enough.
So it's really no big for me to just put my back against it and just be like,
28 years?
28 years. I was convicted 48 years. I did 28 out of that.
Wow.
So I come back into society and I look around, I go 28 years, man, of misery, and I come home and this is what I get, man. This is what the fuck I get. I didn't ask for none of this. I was looking forward to going home. I'd rather go back to prison. I got a bed, I got a warm cell, I got a TV, I got I eat 3 meals a day.
Sal,
Here, it's hit and miss all day, every day. So, what do I do, right? You know, fucking
I'm glad for that.
steal, sell drugs, what, you know? I'm not trying to do all that. I'm trying to get anywhere I can after 11 o'clock so I can sit down and just relax. Because like I said, I already know I'm on borrowed time and I ain't mad at nobody. I made my peace, you know what I'm saying? And I'm ready to boogie. Because this right here, this sucks, dude. It sucks. I cannot stand it.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than begging, and I'm not begging nobody for nothing. Straight up, I'm not. Yeah, but this is real, man. This is like as if they got some other idea about whatever. But why does Interfaith own all that shit? But yet they're not doing nothing with it.
Yeah.
Making a bigger mess, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, my whole thing is that, you know, the city, the county has the money to provide housing, provide the services that are needed, but they're not doing it.
They're not. They're not gonna do it.
Yeah.
They're not gonna do it.
Yeah.
They're not gonna do it. And I tell everybody, I moved all my stuff, whatever I had at that time before they take it, to the jungle. Because it was the safest place. I didn't have to keep. I'm not gonna push no basket around. I barely push myself around this bike, let alone a basket. So I'd go to the jungle, I got all my stuff there, but then they're building that bridge through there. So that just kind of threw a wrench in everything now, you know what I mean? So they got to clear out a certain perimeter of it, you know, and you get caught up in that. And when you get caught up in that, you got to move. That's all you got to do. Now, they're not going to help you move. You just got to start packing your shit in, whatever you got, and just pull it.
Do you move every day?
I don't.
Okay.
I refuse to go through that. I do. I honestly do, because if I feel that that's going to happen, like this, I've been out here all morning. I came out here early this morning. In the next 45 minutes, if the cops pull me over for whatever reason, that'll be one. They do it a second time, I'm out. I'm going to go sit in bushes somewhere and just stay there until 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock at night, when I know the shift change has changed. Because I don't want them trying to stack up on me. It's really a fight you'll never win. You know, if you got to go up against a cop for whatever the dumb, you'll never really win that shit back.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to say before we wrap up?
Not really, other than, you know, there's hope. I have faith.
Yeah. Where do you get hope from? Or what do you have hope in?
Just every day I struggle to become a better man. Try to take the youth and try to, you know, because there's a lot of youth out here. There's a lot of young kids out here. And they're a little more stubborn. There's nothing worse. In my books, I would fear nothing more than one of these youngsters with a gun in my face. What are my chances that I'm going to walk away from that? Slim, very slim. That's where I'm at with it, but I believe something's going to happen.
Yeah.
I really do. I think the freezing days will be over, you know, all this shit. But the East Coast is where I've learned some shit about a situation like this. And those people over there, they are true red-blooded Americans. They really are. Because they care about their shit. They don't allow, you know, cops to come and start tearing into it and separate. They're not having that shit. They send you to a paint tree. They got paint trees all over the town. What do we got? Go to Interfaith what? And eat some food that tastes like shit?
Yeah. Yeah. That's an interesting comparison.
It really is.
I'm from the East Coast, so I kind of am familiar with it. And I think one of the things is that in Escondido, they don't allow encampments. They don't allow a lot of people to be in the same place.
They don't allow nothing. This is dictated.
Yeah.
This town is dictated by one man who owns this whole town, owns that police station. But that's where I'm at with it, but I really wish that they would do something. You know, it's not so much that I'm worried about, per se, myself, but you got a lot of elders coming out here. You got a lot of women with kids, but they got to put their kids somewhere else while they just take refuge on that curb.
Yeah.
You know, that's not right. When you start separating women from children, that's not right.
Where do they put their kids?
God knows where, probably mom and dad's, I don't know.
Yeah.
But for that type of shit, that's pretty rough, dude.
Yeah.
I think they'll get it though. And if they don't, well, where in the hell voted them there, boy? That was a bad choice.
Well, one of the things we're doing, and this is kind of why we're doing this documentary, is that we're trying to force the city to take action. And we know it's going to take time, and it's going to take a lot of people joining us, but we do believe that something could be done. So hopefully.
Let me know when you want to go down the tunnel. Let me know when you want to go to the jungle. I'll take you guys in there with me.
Yeah.
Get a good look at what the jungle is. I mean, you guys would trip the hell out, too.
Yeah. Are you usually around here? Yeah. Yeah. So maybe we'll see you again.
Because I know in Vista they had workers, you know, like medical workers or whatever. They were like, I think, like interns or whatever, like, and they came to me and they asked me if I'd go in there with them. Because they didn't know nobody. They didn't want to, you know, they didn't want to get hurt or nothing. I took them in there, man, and they were just like, holy shit. It's a whole different world, man. It really is. Ain't no victims, and there ain't no rules.
Oh, do you know where that is?
You know where Harmony Grove is?
I'm not from Escondido. Do you know where?
Harmony Grove is all the way at the other end of Escondido, going that way. And if you go this way, you go to Valley Center. This way, you go to Harmony Grove. Harmony Grove, you get on that bike path, you take that bike path all the way to the end. Across the street, you'll see the jungle, because you're going to see trees just all the way for miles on back. Okay?
Nothing but forest.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's nothing but forest. So.
And people living in there?
Oh, man, yeah. All down in there, man. You can't even see them.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever been to Oceanside. Oceanside's got the harbor, the canyon, Capistrano, and deep valley. And like that jungle is crazy. Like, you know, the first night me and my wife, we got there, you know, this woman, we were standing under this woman hanging from above us. And we were like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And, you know, most of them don't want to report nothing because then they're going to get caught up in it.
Yes.
They're just like, let's get out of here. You know, why would you want to be scared to report a murder that had nothing to do with you? You just happen to find it. Because you already know how the cops are, man. They're just dickheads like that. They really are. They're going to run into the wrong homeless dude who's just stressed the hell out. And he's going to light a fire under them feet. But you got to go see it, though. Check it out, man.
Yeah. I think we should.
See where your real stories lay.
Yeah.
You know, this is just the surface.
Yeah.
But when you get down deeper in it, you'll be shocked at what you see, man. I think you guys have become pretty popular after that. Because that's really where your story's at.
Yeah.
I mean, the story's up here. It's all homeless, period. But these are the people that, I say they just kind of gave up.
Yeah.
They gave up, man. For what? What do I want to be up there for? For what? They talk about us. They treat us bad. They act like we're going to do, you know. It's all in your appearance. You know, you go walk around, so what they want you to wear a pair of slacks with some tassels on your shoes and a fucking clean cut with a collar. I'm not doing none of that shit. For what? David Chappelle said, white power. That's the way I see it. If you ain't white, you ain't right. That's just the way it is. And that's real shit right there. Because there was a time, you know, like when I caught that case, I didn't have not one black member on my seat at all. And that was the worst. Because you're supposed to go amongst your peers. That ain't amongst my peers. I have no Caucasian in my family at all. Why do I want to feel comfortable with these people? No Mexicans, no Japanese, all white. I already know I'm already guilty as it's written. So, you know what? We don't need to fight this, man. I'm just going to lay it down because they're over there just like, it's wild here. You beat the most oddest people, but then again, when you get to know them, they're interesting people, man. They got feelings just like the rest of everybody else, man.
Yeah.
And you got a lot of sick people out here. We're talking mental problems. Take this and you mix it with this, what do you get? A disaster. A disaster.
Right. Yeah.
I know.
Sure.
Because there was another incident, a young kid, you know, just took the axe, the blade of it, and just cut right in the neck, just split his neck open.
Yeah.
But he never seen it coming.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty wrenching.
Yeah.
And the bikes are serious. Don't leave your bike unlocked. The birds of prey will be around to find it.
Yeah.
The birds of prey. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know really what you guys got, like how deep you guys are into all this.
We just starting, you know.
But it's deeper than the ocean, I'll tell you that.
I mean, our whole thing is we want to expose the real situation in Escondido so that the people in those seats that you're talking about can stop saying pretty much bullshit like we're doing this or we're doing that, or, you know, we want to make it harder for them to make those excuses. And like historically, media footage, documentaries, photos, like the Vietnam War, for example, like that was a horrendous war, but people didn't really start doing anything until the pictures of like the warfare and the struggle started becoming popularized in the United States. And so like we understand the power of video, picture, interviews, stories from people that are experiencing it, and hopefully we can take that, we could bring it to them and make it so hard for them not to do anything that you know, something might change.
We'll go to the core of it.
Yeah.
Go right to the core of it.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll blow you guys away, dude. Make sure you wear some water boots.
At the jungle?
At jungle,
Yeah, we'll have to
the
prepare.
tunnel. Make sure you guys, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's, the people are not bad. It's just the situation that at hand is happening around us.
Yeah.
Because there'll be times I feel like somebody's yanking the carpet out from under my feet. And it's not my neighbors. It's my, whatever you call him, congressman or whatever the hell he is, mayor. That's who it is, man.